So how about we do another unboxing? Live fish. They're actually shrimp. These should be green jade shrimp. Come from a vendor in Houston, Texas. One thing I will say about him too, he was really forthcoming, back and forth with messaging through. I bought them through eBay, and let me know that they shipped. They should be on the way, and I got one this morning that said they should be out for delivery. What I gotta say is, this box looks like somebody played football with it. It's kind of crushed and collapsed on this side. No leaks, so we'll see what it looks like inside. Oh, little local newspaper. I always like that. It's always interesting to see what's going on somewhere else. And I think it's 20 plus 2 of the green jade. All right, and there's bubble wrap here. Got to find the beginning of this tape, or the end of it, whichever way that goes. I've heard stories from other YouTubers that when you mark these things live fish, people intentionally play football with them. I don't know if that's true or not. The carrier that delivered it was really nice. He said it was like, you know, at the bottom of a stack, and how these things should be put aside and not on the bottom of a stack. I'm not sure what kind of bag this is. The inner bag. It's leaking a little bit. I'm not sure what time it is. It doesn't say on the... yeah, we'll figure that out. Oh wait, it's right behind me. It's about 11:22, 23, and these got delivered within the last 5 minutes or so. And it looks like they are in maybe hornwort, as opposed to that plastic bag stuff that you buy produce in. All right, so here we go. Let me move you guys in closer and tilt the camera down a little more so we can see into the bucket. And I need to get a little bit of the water here. Okay. Nope, there's another one. Let's do it that way. There we go. All right, he's got 11 plus 11 plus 1, 23. And let's see what we got. Okay, it's not hornwort. I guess it's kind of a moss. Not sure which one. I have Christmas moss, and that's the only moss I'm really familiar with. Not a clue. Whatever it is, it's cool moss. And they're not going to hold still, so I'm going to have to take a screenshot. And to be able to count. So yeah, there looks like there's probably all 23. And I don't see any carcasses. They're all alive. These shipped, I think, 2 days ago. I'd have to go back and look at, I'll go back and look at the look at the record. All right, and then let me get my drip rig, and I'm sure y'all have seen me do this before. I got one end that goes in the tank with a suction cup to hold it in place, and I got another one suction cup on the outside. So the two suction cups, one to stick to the inside, one to stick to the outside, and then a little air valve. I use it for a flow valve here, so I can get a drip. So I'll let this drip for every bit of an hour or two. Let's go do that. Let's go set this up. All right, so here we are. This is the tank they're gonna go in. There were Blue Dream shrimp in here. There were 15 or 16 of them in here up till, I think 2 or 3 days ago. And there's still 2. I will fish those out while these are dripping. Let me move the tripod around a little bit. So here is the bucket of the green jade shrimp that just came in. Here's the tank they'll be going into. So let's see if that's going to be long enough. Yeah. All right, so one of these goes in the tank, and hopefully we don't suck up any Mickey Mouse platy fry, because that happened with guppies once. Okay, so now it's running, and I'm going to adjust this down to just a drip, not like that. Let's see, a little higher. There we go. We'll let it run like that, and we'll keep an eye on it. Let's see, what time is it? It's now about a little after 11:30, 11:32, 11:33, and I'm gonna let this run for a while. And in the meantime, I will take out those last 2 Blue Dream shrimp that I found in this tank and put them with their colleagues in another tank. Actually, I see 3 right now. They're all up in the hornwort. 4. So there were a bunch in here. I think I started with 6 or 7. And they've obviously dropped little ones a couple times. All right, it is now a little after 3:30. So these have been dripping for about 4 hours now. And there's about 4 inches of water, so it's about 3.5 inches of water that's come up in here. Everybody still looks just fine. And it's just a slow drip, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and put them in here. Now, in the interim, I have pulled out, God, I think 26 shrimp, one of which was red and another orange, and I have no idea how the hell they got in here. All the rest are Blue Dream, and there are some small Blue Dreams that came out of here. I think I showed you some already. And if not, I will pull those up. These are quite small. I started with 7. So what that tells me is this tank works for shrimp. So hopefully, and I know hope is not a strategy, but hopefully these little green jades will do just fine in this tank with, I think there's 5 little bronze cories. There's a couple of them right there. And 5 adult Mickey Mouse platies and a whole slew of little Mickey Mouse platy fry. So the Blue Dream shrimp have been getting along great with them. They've been breeding, so hopefully once these little guys here start getting some size, we'll start seeing berry green jade shrimp and then little ones. And then I'm gonna put up the notes that Tommy from TN Houston sent me. This is the eBay vendor I bought these from. Really good stuff. One of the things he said was Blue Dreams, green jade color-wise can be a little bit variable. They'll go from blue to black, and as they mature, they'll end up with that green jade color. So I'm seeing a little bit of green in here, and I'm seeing some blue, so we'll see. I have faith in the vendor. This vendor has 100% feedback on eBay with, I think, about 600 feedbacks, so that's pretty damn good. He's in my saved seller list now. So I'm going to shut off the drip, and we'll call that good to go. And to shut it off, I'm actually just gonna pull it up, and that way I don't have to try and readjust it later. We'll just let it drain back into the tank. Now there's hornwort for hideout at the top. And there's crypts and some jungle val on the left side and a pot full of crypts on the right. But I'm gonna feed these guys. I've got some baby brine shrimp that I hatched. Check out my videos on how I made the DIY brine shrimp hatchery, and how I think I got 2 videos. One on how I make the hatchery and one on how I start the batch to feed. So that'll kind of get them interested at one end. But I'm going to use my handy dandy shrimp net and get these out of here, and I'll be able to do kind of a count at the same time. There's 4, and I'll drop them in at the other end. There's 2 more, that's 6. 2 more is 8, and 2's 10. They're not making it easy. $23, and I think I got one stuck in the net and counted it twice. So this is 24, so I'm going with the 23 that he said he sent. Because I think I counted one twice. So there we go. A little piece of that. I'm not sure if that's Christmas moss. There's one on the crypts. There's another one on the glass there. So the idea was to get them all down in this corner and keep the adult platies over at the other and eating baby brine shrimp. So they look good. That looks good. So there we go. Another unboxing of green jade neocaridina shrimp. And as always, thanks for looking.